What if the secret to transforming your Kriya Yoga practice from simple breath control into a source of spiritual realization lie in one integrated technique? Yogi Raj Lahiri Baba, Lahiri Mahasaya, the modern founder of Kriya Yoga, taught that Om Japa is the non-negotiable core of Kriya Yoga, not a mere accessory. He defined the focused repetition of the primal sound Om as the vital integrated mechanism that anchors the mind to the divine, systematically purifies the subtle body, chakra by chakra, and prevents dangerous tamasic dissipation of prana, life energy. This synthesis is the key to unlocking Kriya Yoga's true purpose, transforming physical breath into a powerhouse for realizing higher consciousness and paving the way to Kriya Yoga mastery. Welcome to the Kriya Yoga of Lahiri Mahasaya, Lesson 1, the Om Japa Revolution, unleashing Kriya Yoga's supreme power. Lahiri Baba revolutionized the use of the sacred sound Om, elevating it from a simple mantra recitation to the vital integrated core of the advanced Kriya Yoga path. He taught that Om Japa is not a standalone discipline, but the precise mechanism required to unlock Kriya Yoga's true transformative power. The primary function of integrating Om Japa is to facilitate the purification of the subtle body, in particular the nadis, the subtle channels, and the chakras, the subtle centers. Kriya Pranayama, the main technique in Kriya Yoga, generates intense energetic force through breath control, using prana, life force, to move through the spine. The Om vibration acts like a cleansing solvent. By mentally placing Om in the chakras as the prana moves, the yogi consecrates the energy and systematically purges the negative or obscured impressions, samskaras, lodged in the subtle body. Om Japa helps to anchor the mind in the Nada Brahma, the primordial divine sound, during the intense movement of prana. Without this mental discipline, the powerful flow of prana risks becoming chaotic or attaching itself to lower latent tendencies. The focused Om consciousness ensures that the circulating prana is channeled inward, creating the necessary internalized concentration, dharana. This is the difference between simple breath exercise and the eventual attainment of higher states of consciousness, such as samadhi, superconscious awareness. Lahiri Baba's teachings clearly establish that Om Japa is not an optional accessory, but is an indispensable integral component of Kriya Pranayama. He regarded the Kriya technique as the precise method of internal transformation, which, without the guiding presence of the Om vibration, loses its potency and becomes spiritually detrimental. Kriya Pranayama is a form of intentional breathing designed to induce an internalized state, what is called pratyahara in yoga. The breath manipulation in Kriya Yoga is meant to reverse the outward flow of prana, but this physical and energetic reversal must be guided by conscious spiritual focus. Om Japa provides this focus. In his garland of letters, Lahiri Baba directly addresses the failure of disciples to integrate this essential practice. He writes, "Everyone is told to do mantra japa, chakra by chakra, while doing pranayam. Sadly, that is not practiced. What takes place is only inhalation and exhalation. Along with that, all that happens is just sitting around and thinking about a whole bunch of things. No one is ever instructed to pay attention to anything but the divine during the practice of Kriya." This passage highlights two critical points. Number one, ineffective technique. Without the internalized mental chanting of Om, the powerful breathing technique is reduced to a mere inhalation and exhalation, a basic pranayama lacking the specific alchemical power of Kriya. Number two, wandering mind. The lack of Om Japa leaves the mind unstructured and unguarded, leading to the distraction of thinking about a whole bunch of things. This is the reason why those who practice a modified version of Kriya Yoga that doesn't include Om Japa often have a lackluster meditation. Om Japa acts as the anchor of internalized concentration, dharana, ensuring the mind remains fixed on the divine, one's Ishta Devata, chosen form of the divine, or the Om vibration itself, as prana moves through the spine. Lahiri Baba did not simply state that Kriya Yoga without Om Japa is ineffective, he warned that it actually produces negative spiritual consequences, resulting in what he termed Tamasic Kriya. Tamas refers to the quality of inertia, darkness, and ignorance. In one of his letters, he states, "Many do not practice mantra japa, chakra by chakra. When this does not happen, it results in tamasic kriya, kriya with negative qualities, and the fruit of this is also tamasic. Therefore, during pranayama, one must keep attention on the 6 chakras in the spine and practice japa in each of them." In this passage, Lahiri Baba makes 3 important points. Number 1, Kriya Pranayama powerfully generates and circulates vast amounts of subtle energy in the body. If this energy is moved without conscious purifying and uplifting spiritual intention provided by Om Japa, the force of prana can become chaotic or attach itself to latent tamasic, negative, or dull tendencies within the practitioner. Number 2, instead of clearing the samskaras, subtle impressions, and vasanas, the subconscious desires, lodged in the chakras, pranayama without Om Japa may inadvertently energize or reinforce these lower dualistic patterns, leading to greater mental darkness, confusion, or spiritual instability, that is, the tamasic fruit. In more extreme cases, this can result in what is commonly referred to as Kundalini syndrome or Kundalini psychosis. Number 3, the explicit instruction to keep attention on the 6 chakras in the spine and practice japa in each of them reveals the mechanism of purification. The Om sound is the purest and most elevated vibration, the nada. Concentrating its resonance within each chakra ensures that the rising prana is consecrated, elevated, and directed toward the spiritual goal, ensuring a sattvic, pure, or harmonious outcome. Lahiri Baba emphasized that Om Japa must be performed while moving the breath through the 6 main chakras along the spine, a concept distinct from merely moving energy up and down the central channel. The practice involves meditating on the primal sound Om while simultaneously directing the Kriya breath to each of the 6 major energy centers, beginning at the Muladhara chakra in the base of the spine and terminating at the Agnya chakra, also called the Kutastha or spiritual eye. This technique is designed to awaken and purify the dormant potential of each chakra. By focusing the vibratory quality of Om in the centers, the practitioner releases samskaras, the mental impressions, lodged in the corresponding spinal and cerebral centers, preparing the consciousness for higher realization. While the Kriya breath generally moves in the Sushumna Nadi, the central channel, the focused Om Japa within the chakras ensures that the yogi consciously interacts with the unique energy signature in each center. Lahiri Baba taught that Om is not merely a word, but is a fundamental universal vibration that underlies all existence, the cosmic motor or intelligent causal energy of creation. This is the Nada Brahma, the sound of God. By focusing on the Om sound, the practitioner tunes into the Nada, the inner cosmic sound, that manifests at the spiritual eye, the Agnya chakra. The primary purpose of focusing on this sound is to provide a direct sensory means for the yogi to transcend the limitations of the body and the ego. By merging the individual consciousness with the omnipresent sound of Om, the egoic separation dissolves, leading to samadhi and a direct unitive experience with the ultimate reality. Lahiri Baba's entire Kriya Yoga system is a resurgence of the practical experimental yoga tradition, emphasizing personal realization over mere adherence to religious codes or philosophical debates. He had an empirical approach to sadhana, spiritual practice. He taught that the spiritual truth is a matter of personal experience, anubhava, attainable through sadhana. Kriya Yoga provides a scientific psychophysiological method to achieve this. His emphasis was always on performing the technique correctly, especially the Kriya breath combined with Om Japa. Kriya Yoga with the integrated Om Japa is a direct path designed to lead the practitioner to discover their own Atman, self, within the core of their being, thereby realizing the truth proclaimed in the Upanishads, I am that, Aham Brahmasi. In summary, Yogiraj Lahiri Baba fundamentally revolutionized Kriya Yoga by declaring Om Japa to be the non-negotiable core, not an accessory, that transforms Kriya Pranayam into a powerful mechanism for higher consciousness. This integration is vital for the spiritual efficacy and safety of the practice. The Kriya breath provides the energetic force, prana, to move rapidly through the 6 spinal centers, chakras, while the mental chanting of Om acts as the cleansing agent, purifying the subtle body of negative impressions, samskaras, in each center. Lahiri Baba explicitly warned that Kriya without this anchoring of mental discipline is reduced to a mere inhalation and exhalation and risks becoming tamasic, chaotic and spiritually detrimental, as the unguided prana attaches to latent low-quality tendencies. Thus, the integrated Om Japa ensures the mind is anchored to the divine, Nada Brahma, and directs the prana toward the spiritual I, thereby securing the attainment of samadhi and paving the way to spiritual mastery through personal, verifiable experience. So if you have any questions about this video, feel free to send me an email at info@modernkriya.com. Also check our website at modernkriya.com and our YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.